welcome to the FFB World Cup special. Like a normal edition, only World Cupified to 11.
Shut up and sit down.
1-0 Wilbury.
Football, films, bollocks.
Come on!
We'll be taking a realistic view at England's chances, trying not to get too excited, announcing our fantasy football teams and letting you know how you can take part in that and what you can win as well. So that's prizes from the Fantasy League. Jake reviews goal 3. He's got more predictions and simulations for his 2, and I pitch a thriller based around the dark side of the World Cup. Trivia is World Cup up, as is Challenge AJ. We talk World Cup songs that present a big fat World Cup conspiracy. All that and more.
Oh, is your dark World Cup pitch that Sepp Blatter film starring Tim Roth?
No, it's a bit better than that, I hope. Why did that happen? Well,
it was FIFA funded.
It was propaganda, wasn't it? To make Sepp Blatter look good. I remember at the time, it was like, yeah, that could be decent if it's actual about all the dodgy stuff. Tim Roth. Yeah.
No, but it's about Sepp Blatter becoming president. I've never seen it. Is it United Nations?
Yeah, United Nations.
That's a shit title.
Pretty much.
It's the wrong organisation for one.
Messiah's Sepp Blatter, so yeah, not watch that. I think that was before all the corruption came out.
Well, it was just about. They made that after. Did they make it after the Russia and Qatar announcements?
Yeah, but before it all went tits up, I think.
Yeah, but it would go into it, so it just took
so
5.
they released that to just say, hang on, don't listen to us.
Yeah, the FBI kind of thought, hold on a minute, this is a bit fucking dodgy.
Yeah. Should we talk about England then?
Well, I've got a wee World Cup stat before we start.
Go on.
There's 8 nations that have appeared at a World Cup with a different name / don't exist anymore.
Right.
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
Dutch East Indies. East Germany.
Yeah.
Serbia and Montenegro.
Yeah.
Soviet Union.
Yugoslavia.
It's in alphabetical order, man.
Alright, sorry. Tried to get one in there.
West Germany, Yugoslavia and Zaire.
What's Zaire now?
Democratic Republic of Congo.
Right, okay. Never knew that.
Dutch East Indies were in the 30s as Indonesia.
Dutch Indies.
Yeah, because Holland
owned it.
Obviously.
Right.
Yeah. Right, England.
Bit of colonisation for you there to start the podcast. Yeah, England. So, looking back, I feel like I vaguely remember 1998, Michael Owen part in that defence.
Yeah, I remember 98. I only don't remember the Romania game.
Yeah.
Probably because we lost.
But that was like a hazy one. But then 2002, sat in the school hall, draped with an England flag as I watched Ronaldinho lob David Seaman. What was it, 8 o'clock kickoff, something like that?
It was like 6:30, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I remember getting there just as Rivaldo equalised.
Yeah. I was there from kickoff.
There were no buses running to my school before the kickoff, so it was 2002, dark days.
Yeah. And then
that was, yeah. Did you watch the Nigeria game at school as well? Cause that was
no, I just remember the Brazil
dull.
One. I watched the Argentina one in Rhodes, ironically.
Oh right, yeah.
For those who know my identity. Yeah, I remember that. Because I had a bacon sandwich with mayonnaise on it, which sounds weird, but I remember it being alright.
Baconaise, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, Beckham scoring that penalty, remember that. And then obviously the Brazil game.
What time was that on? Because I sort of seem to think it was the middle of the day.
It was a decent time, yeah. Sort of.
But I watched it at home.
Maybe.
So I might have just skipped school.
Yeah.
I remember John Motson. John Motson's commentary. John Motson's commentary.
Still alive.
And I remember running down the hallway cheering as Beckham scored.
Yeah,
I remember
and then
all them.
On to 2006, remember popping party poppers when
what?
Beckham scored against Ecuador. And I remember
that was shit game.
Peter Crouch using some dreadlocks to give himself an aerial boost.
Yeah.
And then 2010, South Africa. For like
fucking G, yeah. beginning of the end.
Until Clint Dempsey scored that goal,
We were going to win it, weren't we?
Good vibes all the way, because we scored within the first 10 minutes. A little Heskey layoff to Gerrard, pokes it in with his left foot. Gerrard only scores with his left foot for England, I've noticed.
That was his right foot. He scored
Warwick, that one.
Yeah.
But he's got some left foot bangers.
The one against Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Left
no,
foot.
yeah, well, right foot, but he just poked it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Like,
4 minutes. I didn't see it because I was watching on HD and
oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
they showed a Hyundai
The
advert.
pub I was in mustn't have been that high spec.
Imagine watching it in a pub.
Yeah.
Fucking
It
hell.
White were good.
But back to
Until Dempsey.
back to 2006. I remember watching the Paraguay game on my own. I think it was like a weekend, and 2 girls came around to call for me, but I sacked it off because the football were on.
Good.
So, priorities.
Good lad. Yeah, 2010 as well. I remember throwing up after one of the group games. So it was like when
the Algeria game, because that was dog shit.
I was 18 to be fair, so I had a couple of years drinking behind me, but
You weren't. You were 17.
17.
You were
yeah.
17.
Yeah. So my dad was taking me out underage.
Yeah.
Getting me
I used to
sending
go out
me
and
home, yeah.
get pissed at 17.
So we're after the Algeria game, which is like
that
probably the
was
most pissed off I've ever seen my dad, because of how shit England were in that game,
I would-
0-0.
I was too bored to be fucked off because I've nearly fallen asleep. Also, one of my relations was born on that day and I sacked that off to watch football.
Good lad. I might have to sack a relation off this year, so we'll
If
see.
England gets so far as the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and then my dad getting real pissed off when Lampard scored that goal, which wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's 2 of the times I've seen my dad the angriest is revolves around England football.
2010. I remember telling my dad before the tournament, we can do it because we've got Aaron Lennon, we can win it.
2010.
Yeah, Aaron Lennon.
Yeah, top of his game, wasn't he? That were a pretty dreadful squad looking back.
Yeah, Stephen Warnock got in
Yeah.
over Leighton Baines. It was just, it was. I thought, it can't get any worse than this. But the thing is, with 2010, it could have changed. The only thing that made it, obviously, England was shit, and they needed a change. And Capello took them to the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
For the camp, and all this whole host of things. But then there was United States against Algeria.
Yeah.
England had beaten Slovenia, and America were 0-0 with Algeria. Landon Donovan scores in the 95th minute. That puts America
And
first.
we played Germany.
And then we played Germany.
Yeah.
So I was happy because the United States were 0-0, and then everyone were like being happy around me, and I was like, fucking.
Yeah. You don't realise what's happening.
Because we'd have played South Korea, then we'd have. No.
Who would we have played if
No, we'd
we
have
beat
played
Germany? Argentina won it.
Yeah, so we'd have lost
Yeah.
either way. But the other route, if we came first, we'd have played Ghana,
Yeah.
then we'd have played Uruguay.
Yeah.
2 very beatable teams.
Yeah.
And then Holland, who would have probably pumped us. But
Maybe.
semi-finals would have been.
Yeah, be good. But then Capello probably kept his job, and God knows where we'd be now.
God, yeah.
Yeah, so 2014, that was probably when we sort of went into a tournament, or I did, without thinking much, or having much optimism, because the golden generation was well and truly dead.
But we were moving into a different generation, so I was
so it was transitional, so I don't think anyone expected much. A lot of players just weren't quite ready, obviously. Sterling, for example, but he probably had the moment of the tournament when he scored that screamer from.
That was the highlight of the tournament, wasn't it? 3 minutes in.
Downhill from there. Tough group, wasn't it?
We think for the last 2 World Cups, England's highlight of the tournament's come in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Gerrard scored first 5 minutes against America in 2010. 2014, Sterling scores that ghost goal.
Yeah.
The pub went mental. Went in.
Weird, wasn't it? I don't think we'll score quickly against Tunisia at all. No,
I
Tunisia.
think it'll be second half where we'll break them down.
Yeah.
They have been scoring very early in the warm-up games, and that's nothing to go by, but it's been the first 15 minutes both games. So.
Well, we look dangerous from set piece as well, so I think that's a big positive.
The Uruguay game as well, I watched on my boat, and the signal kept cutting out because we were in the North Sea. Not North Sea. The one that's in between
North Sea?
Britain and... North Sea,
because so.
In between Britain and Ireland, it's Irish Sea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in the middle of the North Sea watching the England-Uruguay game.
So, 2018. Forgot what year it was then. 2018. Are you positive I've got some positives for you if you're not positive.
Well, to be fair, I'm as positive. Well, I'm a little bit more positive because of the draw. I don't think there's all. Apart from we've got a better manager in 2014, and we've obviously got a direction where we're going. Because Hodgson was never going to stay there for more than 3 tournaments, was he?
No.
Southgate and England DNA is what they're calling it.
Yeah, it's
and
working well.
Tried and tested system, and not just let's do a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah,
we've got a 5-3-2, but it's the draw. We've got an easy draw, and the last 16 opponents we couldn't have been paired with an easier group.
Yeah.
Other than maybe Group A, but Group A have got Uruguay, who I think are stronger than Colombia or anybody in Group H.
Yeah.
So we've been paired against the easiest group. So even if we lose to Belgium, because I don't think it matters if we finish first or second, we'll go out in the quarterfinals.
Yeah. To
Germany or Brazil.
A range of teams, but looks like Germany or Brazil.
But I've become less confident about us beating Brazil, having seen them.
I feel, Brazil and Spain I don't feel confident against. Germany I kind of feel like we're probably on a level par with in terms of... Yeah, because obviously they're champions, but that...
You've been listening to Three Lions today.
It's not the same squad, it's, they've got a lot of young players who have left a lot at home.
But that's the significant thing. I think Germany's left out 11.
Yeah.
Probably could give us a good game.
Yeah, but some of those omissions don't make much sense. But anyway, England, positives for me: young team, Loftus-Cheek, Maguire, Rashford.
Loftus-Cheek looked good yesterday.
Lingard, Kane, all hungry, all unfazed, all respected on the world stage, and I don't think any of them care. Like, we're not nervous. They've got nothing to lose, and they know there's not much pressure on them anyway.
Why should Dele Alli and Marcus Rashford be nervous? They've already been to one tournament as well.
They've been to the Euros.
And that went fucking well.
Yeah, but Kane has as well.
Yeah, but the difference is Kane's got the captain's armband and he always scores when he's been captain.
He always scores as captain. He's in a better system than he was under Hodgson. Because Hodgson,
he was on his own and taking fucking corners.
Started doing weird stuff with Harry Kane towards the end, towards the beginning of the last tournament and into the last tournament. The players actually seem to be getting on, I think, more so than ever. Because the golden generation have come out recently. Well, like Lampard and Rios had a little chat, didn't they, on BT Sport and said, it was like Man United table, Arsenal table, Liverpool table, Chelsea table, all separate.
Yeah.
I don't think they hated each other, but there wasn't
segregation.
It was segregation. Whereas now, if you bob onto YouTube, go on England FA channel, it's good. It makes you feel good, man.
Well, you can see they feel a bit happier. They look a bit happier because you've got like Lingard and Ali, and even Young and Dele Alli who allegedly hated each other, but they've buried that.
Yeah. Apparently, they think Vardy's got the most bants. So
do they? But he also takes.
That he's not racist.
He also takes legal highs, though, doesn't he? Or used to.
Yeah. Who cares if he bangs them in? I mean, where do you rank the strikers? Because you've got
Kane.
Yeah, Kane.
Then some way off Vardy. I think that
is Welbeck class. Do you think Welbeck will get a kick?
Yeah, but I was saying this to everyone.
But he scored last night.
Yeah, every time he seems to fucking score.
Yeah.
I think he's got the best strike rate. He's definitely scored the most goals for England in the team.
Yeah,
with Kane a close second.
Across 6 years though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
A long time since that Sweden back heel.
Yeah, that's the last time I felt we could win the tournament.
Yeah, a good game. That.
But then again, Spain, we're in the pomp.
What else is there then? A decent group, like you say. I think it's not just the group; it's the games and the order of the games as well. It's a good couple of games to get going under. Going to the Belgian game with at least 4 points, and that should see us through.
Well, if we have got 4 points,
Belgium. As long as we keep Hazard quiet, I'm not worried about Belgium.
De Bruyne for me more.
And you want I know he's got to play 2 strikers against their back.
I think with 5 at the back, Hazard doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
De Bruyne bothers me more if you put 9 at the back or anybody.
Yeah, De Bruyne bothers me obviously. Yeah. We'll see.
But we also said this back in 2014 when we were on the radio. Quarterfinals we'll get to, maybe semis if we can beat Italy. and then we don't beat Italy or Uruguay.
If it was the other way around and we had Costa Rica first, the order is
but
arguably
Costa Rica
more important than the teams in the group, because
Costa Rica beat Uruguay 3-1 though, first game, didn't they? So.
Where was that? Costa Rica in the friendly, man?
They've gone now. They've gone. They're going to go and win nothing.
Yeah, so I think my only concern is, in terms of England winning it, is that they seem to switch off.
Winning what? The tournament?
The one thing that would stop them winning the World Cup is that they seem to have this thing in a game where they switch off. Like, they'll just, for 10 minutes, we'll just stop concentrating.
Second half against Nigeria.
Yeah, Nigeria.
The entire half.
Parts of a Costa Rica game. Parts of all the games in qualification. I don't know what it is really. It's a bit odd, but
the only good thing is defensively they look quite good.
Yeah.
Because in a 5 it's a lot easier.
Yeah, that's it. Those 3 defenders that we can choose from, whoever it is. I don't know who scares me apart from Brazil when you've got Jesus and Neymar, maybe Argentina as well. When you've got Messi, Higuain, Dybala, Di Maria,
only
a lot
problem
of options
is
there who could terrify our defence.
We can't play Argentina until the semis.
No, that's true. And then who knows? They might not even get that far.
Nah, they won't. If all the favourites go where they're supposed to be, it should be Argentina and Spain in the semis. Quarters, sorry.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Spain, I'd say.
So, final word on England, what do you think they're going to do?
Quarterfinals.
Yeah?
Quarterfinals or second round.
Quarterfinals with pride. Do you think they'll do well and just come up a bit?
I'll be happy, even if they play shit, I'll be happy quarterfinals. At the World Cup it doesn't matter if you play well.
True, yeah.
Well, look at Portugal.
Yeah.
Because I reckon,
Euros,
this sounds daft, but having said that Portugal won the Euros, I think we played better than them at that time.
In the Euros?
Yeah. Well, think about the only game that they turned it on was against Wales.
Did we turn it on?
Wales.
We struggled and got a last minute winner.
Second half against Wales. Iceland first 10 minutes.
Jesus.
Russia we did alright. Russia we did alright in.
No, we didn't. We drew.
Yeah, but that were exactly the same
as a goal from a set piece. It wasn't like
it was a scratty 91st minute goal, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, our goal from a set piece. I mean.
Yeah.
But I think. Yeah, at least England will, if they play to what the potential, they'll at least get to quarterfinals, and then if get past quarterfinals, who knows? That's all I'll say. I'm not going to say it's stupid just yet.
No, but my point
I'm
was
not quite at that stage. I do have little moments in the day where I think, we're definitely going to do it, but
I've kept myself grounded this time round. Like
part of it is the disappointment, though. Like even thinking about the times we've gone out. Obviously not last couple of times, but the 2006, 2002. 2002, they were doing well, they just got...
We almost beat the best Brazil team.
Yeah.
Best team in the tournament.
Yeah. So there you go. But yeah.
But that's another thing that fucks me off. We finished second in that group as well. And if we'd have finished...
True.
And if we'd have finished first, we'd have had fucking Senegal, Turkey...
Yeah, these are ifs and buts.
Germany, which I reckon that year would have beaten.
We still nearly beat them. We just ran out of steam. We'd have done that against anyone.
We'd have beat Germany.
Yeah,
we'd have beat Germany. We beat them 5-1 the year.
2002, probably. Yeah, exactly.
Heskey made it 5.
Quarterfinals. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
So fantasy football. Reveal.
We've got a fantasy league, and the prize for our league winner, excluding us obviously.
Yeah, we can't win the prize.
Wins our brand new FFB World Cup t-shirts. So we've got Boost is France.
Yeah.
So it's a chocolate bar on the front and the colours of the national team. My personal favourite is Double Decker as Holland, who obviously haven't qualified, but it's still a top shirt on Redbubble. The link's in our Twitter account.
Yeah. So join and win a t-shirt.
Yeah, the league code on the FIFA website is MYHR7W1R.
Also on Twitter, we should put it in the bio.
Also on our Twitter as well, yeah.
I've seen your team. I can't quite remember it, but I know it's not as good as mine.
Alright, okay, right. Let's do it by
I've just remembered
position.
I ain't got my subs to tell you.
I ain't got mine.
I might be able to remember a couple off the top of my head, but I'll tell you my 11.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first, yeah?
Yeah, you just go. We'll do goalkeepers. So you do your goalkeeper,
in
and
goal,
I'll do mine.
Neuer.
David De Gea for me.
Yeah.
Neuer has been out since September. He's only played twice. So
Cheaper than De Gea. That was my decision. I had De Gea.
5.5
De Gea in for a long time.
But if you're having it down to 0.5s, you can easily sort it out in other areas of the pitch because I don't think there's much of a difference. So go on, your defence. What formation are you playing?
This is a 4-5-3. No.
How are you
doesn't
fucking
make
doing
sense.
that? That's 13 players.
It's 3-5-3. 3-5-3.
3-5.
Yeah. So back three of Benjamin Mendy.
Right. How much free?
I can't remember. 6.5 maybe a bit
hell.
cheaper. Marcello and Martin Olsen. Guess who's the cheapest out of that lot?
Martin Olsen.
Yeah.
Sweden, Martin Olsen.
Yeah. Who's your back three?
Jose Maria Jimenez, Mats Hummels, and Toby Alderweireld. So, the only problem for me is with yours is Benjamin Mendes. I don't think he's a match for it.
No,
as well.
that's true.
And I don't think he'll start.
Who else is in that position?
Left back. I don't know off the top of my head, but I don't think he will start.
We also need to say our little rule between me and you is no transfers, right?
No transfers before. No transfers after the start of the knockouts. So
yeah. So we can do what we want between the group stage rounds.
Yeah.
But then after that and between the knockouts,
I'm only going to
we can
change.
still do what we want. When the knockouts start, that's it.
Yeah, I'm only changing mine at the start of the knockouts. I'm not changing throughout the groups unless I get an injury.
I want to say we might have injuries. I might take Mendy out if we don't play like you say. So we'll see.
No, I'm sure there's someone else ahead of him, but they might not be.
Yeah. But we will keep these teams until it starts at least, otherwise this is fucking pointless. So, my midfield is a midfield four of Bernardo Silva, Isco, Thiago, and Kist.
William Kvist, Denmark.
Yeah.
Nice. I almost put in, my choice was between Isco and Thiago.
Yeah.
And I almost put in Bernardo Silva, but I've left him on the bench.
I kept taking
not in the bench,
Bernardo out and then putting back in, and then he's in.
So I'm playing a midfield 5. I've got Thomas Muller, for some reasons, midfielder. Yeah. Thomas Muller, Isco, Nahitan Nandez for Uruguay, Felipe Coutinho, and Ever Banega.
Yeah.
Again, Banega, who plays for Sevilla.
Yeah.
I was going to put in Giovanni Lo Celso, who also plays for Argentina, so I'd have an Argentinian player in, but don't know if he's going to play. Banega's almost nailed on to start.
Yeah.
Nandez, my cheapest player, 5 million. He's supposed to be there, sort of like Hervin Lozano for Mexico.
Right.
Sort of like a breakthrough star.
Yeah.
Plays attacking midfield. Muller scores in every World Cup. Isco's my pick for Golden Ball.
I had Muller in for a long time. I always have him in, but he just costs too much. He was sapping the money out from other positions.
He's worth it. And Coutinho, just because I think he'll book his Barcelona form and kick on.
Nice. Front three. I'm so happy with this.
I bet you are, yeah.
Neymar. Harry Kane. Gabriel Jesus.
I think Neymar's gonna be dog shit.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's a risk. Do you think it's a risk?
He scored the other day against Croatia, didn't he? But then again, I've seen their group.
My logic is he will either be setting Jesus up or vice versa.
Yeah. And looking at their group.
Yeah.
They're gonna
be over.
I can see him having a problem against Serbia.
Yeah, Serbia looks solid, don't they? Yeah.
I think they'll pump Switzerland. They'll pump Costa Rica. I've got Gabriel Jesus as well, and I've also got Antoine Griezmann.
Nice. I did have Griezmann in for a bit. I messed around a lot.
My plan is to sub Griezmann out for Brazilian.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think France are going to do well? Or
I
flop.
Put them on in last August to win the World Cup.
Yeah. You still believe it?
Yeah. It was as part of a bet that saw I had Fulham to go up, Blackburn to go up, and Luton to go up, but Man United to win the league.
Right.
So it's sort of,
yeah.
If my bet falls on Man United winning the league, not winning the league, I'll be pissed off. But I think Griezmann is top scorer at the Euros.
True. Oh, we're banging at the Euros.
Won the Europa League with Atletico. They've had a good season. They finished above Real Madrid, for fuck's sake. So.
Yeah. I just feel like so much is being made of France, they aren't going to do it, sort of thing.
I don't think they'll win it. I think they'll get to the final and lose against either Germany or Spain.
Yeah. I think they needed a better manager than Deschamps.
Well, who else could they really have?
Anyone they want, really.
Blanc again.
Does he have to be French?
Well, no, but have they ever had a non-French manager?
That's true.
But then again, could you name their manager from '98? Jacquet. And who's he? Exactly.
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, alright. I don't think they're going to do that well.
We've got a £10 bet on it, haven't we?
We have on fantasy football.
Yeah.
Because I won the Premier League one, just putting that out there.
I know you did.
I know you know what I did.
But I might turn it around.
You might do.
With my Nigeria bet.
The World Cup ones. It's fucking fly.
Also, I've put an FFB rolling accumulator on.
Right,
for the World Cup, so this is just for like the first. This is for the games before the next episode. Russia to beat Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
This starts with £5. Uruguay to beat Egypt and both teams to score. Both teams score in Morocco, Iran. Portugal versus Spain, no goals in the first half.
Nice.
France versus Australia, France to win by 3 goals.
Ooh.
Argentina to beat Iceland and both to score. Peru to beat Denmark or a draw.
Yeah.
Croatia to beat Nigeria and Nigeria not score. Serbia to win both halves against Costa Rica. Germany to beat Mexico. Brazil to score 3 or more against Switzerland. Sweden to beat South Korea. England to win without conceding against Tunisia, and Belgium to win by 2 or more goals against Panama.
Nice.
£5 turns into 170 grand.
Wow.
So it ain't gonna happen, is it? Really?
Probably not. But you might get a couple of steps along there. But
I've been told that if I win more than £100, I've got to cash.
Yeah.
I've got to bank it and then carry on, which ain't gonna happen when I'm on 90 grand, is it?
Yeah.
To be fair, if it gets to 5 figures, I might. Pussy out. But
What do you want to do next?
I've been doing some simulations.
Go on.
World Cup simulations. So this week's 1998.
Right.
So you say this is the first one I remembered. I've done before then. So we'll follow England. So 1962, England got to the quarterfinals, but in the simulation they got knocked out in the groups.
Right.
66, England won the tournament.
Yeah.
Got knocked out in the groups.
Right.
In the simulation. 1970, both the simulation and in real life quarterfinals.
Right.
74, 78 they didn't qualify. 82 they got to the round of 12, I think it was, the second round, both in real life and the simulation. 86 semi-final.
Yeah.
In the simulation. 1990 quarter-final, so they were just inversed. So it's quite realistic until you look at the list of teams that have won it.
Right.
When I was doing the simulation, so 62 Chile.
Right.
66 Germany.
Right.
1970 Israel. 1974 East Germany.
Right.
78 Austria, 82 France, 86 Germany, which did... No, it didn't happen, it was 90. 1990 South Korea, 94 Sweden beat Nigeria on penalties.
What?
So...
It's pretty sketchy, isn't it?
So in the 1998 one, England went out in the groups. Drew to Tunisia, lost to Colombia and Romania.
There you go.
No, lost to Romania, beat Colombia, but they were already out.
Right.
Scotland got to the second round, where they got dicked on penalties by Chile, who made the final, only to be beaten by France. So France won in real life.
Yeah.
So, but Iran also got to the quarterfinals in this simulation. So I wouldn't.
So what does it mean?
Not a right.
Who knows?
Not a right lot. But I'll be doing one every week during the World Cup. So next week, 2002.
Right.
And I will do a 2018 one.
Yeah.
At the semi-final, after the final's been done. So let's see how it.
Yeah.
all
Well, what was
pans
that
out.
thing? We've got 8% chance of winning. What was that based on?
We've got 4% chance of
4%.
winning.
Based on what?
Some data company did 1 million simulations, and Brazil have got we've got like a 50% chance of winning or something daft, something massive.
Like, not know a South American team haven't won in Europe since 1958.
Exactly.
Well,
But that's not taken into account, I don't think.
Tell Stephen Hawkins.
Only 5 teams haven't got a chance. 6 teams
in that thing. Yeah.
Nigeria,
Japan,
South Korea, Panama, Saudi Arabia, Egypt.
Why is everyone saying Japan are so shit?
They are.
I can
Watch them
think
get
of 3
pumped.
good players.
Go on then.
4?
Go on.
No, 3.
Go on.
Kagawa.
Yeah, Honda.
Yoshida.
Okazaki.
Yeah, Okazaki. That's a good team. That's a good
Not
spine right there.
Right.
It is.
So Honda's centre midfield, Kagawa's attacking midfield,
Yoshida.
and Yoshida's a centre half.
Yeah. The spine. Yeah, Okazaki is his striker.
Nah, I just don't see it happening. Because look at Colombia.
What do you mean? Look at Colombia.
Colombia's team's miles better. But anyway,
Well, yeah, they're in a tough group out there, I guess. But
let's segue on into prediction surge. Group H we're talking about.
yeah,
I've got here, anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation. Anything can happen in Group H.
yeah.
Because I think it's the most balanced group.
Remind me what Group H is.
Japan, Colombia, Senegal, and Poland.
Yeah.
So, favourites for me probably Poland and Colombia, but Senegal have a sort of like a surprise package to them. But then again, there's a lot more Senegalese players playing in Europe now than what they were in 2002 when they got to the quarterfinals.
That is actually a tough group to call, but I think Colombia win the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think based on geography, Poland should have an edge.
Right. See.
So I don't know if they're playing in. Is it Kaliningrad?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're playing there, but they.
Choice out there.
I know they'll get dicked in the second round.
Oh, yeah.
When the mighty England face them. But
yeah.
Group G, obviously, we both think England are going to win it, as we both said.
Yeah.
Group F, E, and C, I think are pretty much nailed on. France, Brazil, Germany qualifying first out of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Argentina probably. Croatia, second place. Do you want me to quote you from like a few months ago? This is what you said the table were going to be. Nigeria top of the group, 7 points. Argentina with 5, Croatia with 4, and Iceland
I
nil.
said this the other day, to be fair, didn't I?
Nigeria, this is a direct quote. Nigeria beat everyone but Argentina, who they draw with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To play Argentina
What do you have
last,
to say to yourself? Yeah, well, I think they're going to finish last.
I think they'll nick a win against Croatia.
No, come on.
They might draw the first game, and then it won't matter if we lose to Argentina.
Croatia
4 points.
Croatia played Iceland in qualifying, and they came out second.
Yeah.
Iceland first, so Iceland might have a 1-up on Croatia. Nigeria won't know what to expect from Iceland, so Iceland
Vice versa.
Well, yeah, but
I don't think Iceland will do it. I think
ballers.
they'll melt.
They'll melt in the heat of Moscow.
Yeah. I don't fancy Iceland doing it at all.
But so Croatia, I think, are the second best team in that group.
Yeah, but I think they're a bit floppy as well. They're a bit golden generation.
Well,
maybe not to the extent where they got in the group stage, though. But
they only lost to the eventual finals in Euro 2016. Beat Spain. So Rakitic, Modric, Perisic, You know,
Kovacic,
Subasic, Charluka.
Right. Yeah.
And then
Nigeria second then in that group.
But they're so top heavy, and England dismantled them, only playing half the game.
Yeah, well, friendly's just a totally different ball game.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
I think they are. In terms of how a game goes, they are. Because it's just, World Cup is different.
Right. Yeah, I get that with all
especially
the pressure.
group stage football, where you're not necessarily going for a win. There's a lot more sort of, I don't know, factors to it. So I think, I don't know, I'm not ruling Nigeria out.
I know you're not even flying their flag for years.
Yeah.
Do you think Morocco have got a chance of upsetting Portugal or Spain? Because everyone seems to have discounted Iran.
Yeah.
I mean, Iran have got the best defensive.
Could be a surprise package.
Iran conceded 5 goals in 18 qualifications.
Iran
but they were playing like Timor-Leste.
Morocco, who've we got? Khazri? Is he in Morocco?
He's Tunisian.
Who've we got then?
Benatia.
Yeah.
I think Iran are better set up defensively.
Yeah, Morocco-Iran will be a game.
Yeah, it will. It's the first Group B game.
They're the games I can't fucking wait for. Do you know what I mean? Like, the ones that on paper you think, what? But the World Cup could be nothing without them.
It's on this Friday at 4, I think.
Yeah.
Spain, I think, will win the group.
Spain,
I know.
I'm starting to think Spain will win the whole damn thing.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I don't want them to, because I don't want Spain or Germany to win, because give someone else a chance. Like.
Yeah, well, if it ain't them, it's going to be Argentina, France, us.
Yeah, let Argentina win it. Why not? The only thing I don't want.
Because of Messi.
I don't want Messi to win it.
Oh, so you don't want Messi to win it?
But I want Argentina to win it. So if Messi gets injured between now and whenever.
Yeah.
So, and then I reckon Egypt will shock everyone.
I hope so, because we've got them in sweepstakes.
Yeah, so have I.
So yeah, come on, Egypt.
Our FFB
They've got
boys.
Spine, to be fair.
Salah, Hegazi, El Neni.
Yeah.
And a 45-year-old goalkeeper.
Yeah, the oldest, isn't it?
El Neni hasn't played a full game in ages.
No, true.
Salah's probably not going to be fit for the Uruguay game.
It? Be alright.
Yeah, but you can't run if you've dislocated your shoulder.
But be alright.
You're running like a fucking... Your dark horse is Denmark, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Denmark to qualify behind France.
Yeah.
I think because it's Europe, Peru won't do it, but I think Peru will run them really close. And I think it'll be down to goal difference. And Uruguay, Colombia, I think both last 16 are best.
Yeah? Yeah, I think, Uruguay have got a potent attack, haven't they? But that's about it.
And then Mexico will beat Sweden.
Yeah.
To qualify.
I don't know, I think that's tough. I think this could be the... Mexico always get out of the group, but I think this is the hardest they've had in doing that in a while. It's got to be. And
2010 they had...
They've still kind of got Rafa Marquez there in his 40s.
It's going to be his 5th tournament record equaling you. Mexico in 2010 they had Uruguay and France, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, and the hosts, so that's always like a bit of a curveball. But yeah, that's my first of 23 statistics that might predict the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Mexico have qualified from the group stages in every tournament since 1958. Obviously, with the exception of 1982 and 1990 when they weren't there.
Yeah.
So, second, Japan have a pattern where they get to the group, get eliminated at the groups, then go out in the round of 16.
Yeah.
Then groups and round of 16. So, if that pattern's to go by, round of 16 this time, she got knocked out in the groups. And Poland either get knocked out at the first round or come third.
Yeah.
So they get in the semi-finals. At World Cups held in Europe. And the last time a European host of the World Cup failed to make it to the semi-finals was in 1982
Yeah.
with Spain. Will Russia do it? Will they get out of the group?
It's going to be tricky, innit? But to be fair, they've got a suspiciously straightforward group. Win that first game and probably in a good enough position to do it.
They will win the first game, but I think they'll lose the next two.
Yeah.
Because Saudi Arabia, they're probably the worst team. I think it's between them, Panama, South Korea, maybe.
It's definitely not Iran.
No,
we love Iran, don't we?
Iran and Egypt are boys.
Yeah.
Fifth statistic: since the split of the Soviet Union, Russia have won 2 of 9 World Cup games, and both of them were to African teams. Pre-Soviet split, they only failed to make it out of the group stage once. They've beaten Cameroon and Tunisia, and that's it.
I think I said this on the Twitter thing that we did, but they've seen a good squad go now, haven't they, really, and they're doing a bit.
The last World Cup goal Egypt conceded at the World Cup was scored by Ian Wright.
Right.
Not Ian Wright, sorry, Mark Wright.
Yeah. Ever played since then in the World Cup?
No.
Yeah, well, there you go. See what you're doing there.
Portugal and Spain conceded the most goals out of European nations at the previous World Cup with 7.
Wow.
Portugal have been eliminated at the group stages in half of the World Cups that they have participated in.
Interesting.
86,
So
2002,
to go out,
2014. Yeah.
See, it's not only a lot of people making the whole it's Messi's last chance, it's Ronaldo's last chance to win.
I don't know, I reckon he'll be there at 2022.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. Well, how old? He'll be 37. I think he'll still fucking be there.
Yeah.
I think he'll go on.
They've not really got much coming through, have they, in those positions?
Bernardo Silva, I think, is probably
different player. Bebe, of course.
That's cooled down that talk, isn't it?
Is that he's surely on standby list?
Fuck, he's not even on the Portugal B standby list.
Well,
71% of European teams qualified from the previous World Cup in Europe. Czech Republic, Poland, Croatia and Serbia and Montenegro all missed out in 2006. Morocco have only won 2 World Cup games, both to European opposition, one of them including Portugal in 86.
Yeah.
And since winning the 1998 tournament, France have gone out of the group stages at alternating World Cups. 02, 10 and
well, they were a disaster last time, wasn't it?
2010 were a fucking
strikes
nightmare. Karim Benzema calling Raymond Domenech a son of a whore.
Yeah. Just what you want.
Denmark have lost
Can you
twice.
imagine that, Jesse Lingard?
Calling Gareth Southgate a cunt. I couldn't fucking...
Can't imagine that. And that's nice to imagine that. Not happening, to not having to imagine it.
No, I don't think there'll be that sort of anarchy in the England camp, especially with Southgate. It's quite calm. Denmark have lost twice in 8 games against non-European opposition. Brazil in 98, Japan in 2010.
Yeah.
And the last time the World Cup was held in Europe, every semi-finalist was European. Croatia haven't won against South American opposition at a World Cup.
Nice.
Lost to Brazil in 2006, 2014, Ecuador in 2002 and Argentina in 98. So probably will lose to Argentina.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Probably got more of a complete team though, haven't they? Let's be honest.
This will please you. Nigeria have got a 50% win record against European opposition at World Cups.
There you go.
Won 5. They beat Bosnia in 2014, Spain in 98, Bulgaria in 94 and 98, and then Greece in 94. Drew against England in 2002. They've only lost to Italy in 94, Denmark in 98, Sweden in 2002, and Greece in 2010.
Yeah.
The only European teams qualified that have eliminated Brazil at European World Cups, Spain and France. And only Germany and Costa Rica went unbeaten in 2014 out of the current teams. Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Gonna go unbeaten again.
Do you reckon?
Fuck, man. And Serbia and Spain are the only Europeans to have beaten Germany at a World Cup in the 21st century that have qualified for this tournament.
Until England do it this time.
Well, they did in 2010, didn't they?
Well, yeah, they should have done. If it weren't for their fucking pesky linesman.
Sweden haven't been beaten in a World Cup group stage match since 1990.
Wow.
And they've played in 2 since. So.
Yeah, it's Sweden always seem to do it no matter what.
But I don't think they will this time. They've got a good defence. South Korea have won 1 game in a European-based World Cup, and that were against Togo.
Right.
Belgium have
There's not a lot of noise about them. A lot of people saying they're the worst team, but they've got Son, and that's about it.
Ki Sun-young.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're all pretty... quite a lot of them play in Germany.
Right.
I'd say about a quarter of them play in Germany, I think. I don't know. Yeah, Belgium have qualified for the knockout stages with 3 unbeaten World Cup group stage campaigns out of 10.
Right.
1982, 2002, and 2014, where they were one of a few teams to get 9 points. Tunisia have never made it past the group stages, but I've got a point in each of their last 4 World Cup campaigns. And the last statistic. Times England have won more than one group stage game in the World Cup. 5 times they've won more than one game.
Right.
66 obviously.
Yeah.
70 where they beat Romania 1-0.
Yeah.
Czechoslovakia 1-0.
Yeah.
1982 the only time when they've won it maximum points. Beat France, Czechoslovakia and Kuwait. 98 beat Tunisia and Colombia 2-0. 2006 beat Paraguay and Trinidad.
Yeah.
Does that depress you that that's the only 5 times? Do you think they'll add to it?
No. I think 2010 they should have done, and last time we were a tough group, so you weren't expecting that, but...
Well, 2002 and 2010 when they've qualified, they have got 5 points.
Yeah.
So
be right.
yeah, are you pitching one?
I'm pitching a film to you, a World Cup theme.
Whoa.
And it's not Kevin James heavy for a change.
Is it not?
It's
Have
not.
you been told?
I just
It's
thought
not.
I was getting a bit typecast, a bit predictable, so it's a dark thriller set in Russia in 2018.
Yeah.
Picture the scene.
Yeah.
The stadium is full. It's the World Cup
Which
final.
one? No, wasn't it?
The Luzhniki. The crowd is roaring and raring for action. The cameraman is doing his usual ritual of finding excited people in the crowd.
Women, usually.
Once again, the director asks him to find attractive women to focus on, but after reaching breaking point, the cameraman refuses to do so. After realising he didn't want to contribute to the objectification of women anymore, he also knows at this point that the women are plants, actresses put there by FIFA to excite men watching around the world.
Right.
He gets sent.
Is this linked to your conspiracy?
After refusing to do it, he gets sent into a human trafficking network by a Russian RT, Russian television executive called Ruben Abramovich. And the film takes a dark turn from there.
Does he meet
A World of Two Halves, which is the title.
Is that the title? Does he meet a certain in that human trafficking ring?
I don't know what you mean. Jesus. Bleep that out. It's directed by Lars von Trier.
Yeah, of course it is.
At least the second half is. Maybe I'll do a dual director thing. The cameraman is played by David Schwimmer, likeable, sensitive and endearing.
Jesus.
The director...
Can you imagine him being directed by Lars von Trier?
The director in the film is called Mads Mikkelsen. That's called Mads Mikkelsen.
Is Mads Mikkelsen.
Is played
to be
by
fair,
Mads Mikkelsen.
he's a really good lookalike. He could play Vladimir Putin
Yeah.
if he did a...
He's got that European menacing.
No, it's the face. It looks like it's like a cross between Mads Mikkelsen and Reese.
Yeah,
Putin.
that's a reference nobody gets. Yeah, so Mads Mikkelsen, obviously, Casino Royale. I know you hate James Bond, but he's good in that as like your European bad guy, so
Hannibal.
pretty obvious choice. And then obviously
Hannibal makes me hungry.
That's weird. Some real life cameos. So Gary Lineker, Stan Collymore, Dion Dublin.
Stan Collymore, how's he getting in the World Cup?
He works for Russian TV now.
Does he?
Yeah. He's
How's
doing
Dion
his own
Dublin
show.
getting in there?
Because he's going to be in it when he knocks out a racist.
Fucking hell.
And some supporting cast as well. Kevin James
Of course.
as a US reporter.
Yeah.
And James Milner as an unlikely hero.
But he won't be there.
He'll be there.
He's in there
as
in
a
the
hero,
film.
not as a footballer. So yeah, you can. It's kind of.
Football.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah, it
this
is
film,
fucking
yeah.
pretty dark. It's a bit like Sunshine.
But
We say this quite a bit.
I know
That's
this
why.
isn't actually my conspiracy, but do you think the women are put there?
Plants.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Did you hear about when Robbie Earle sold a load of women tickets and got sacked by
Yeah,
ITV?
I remember that. Was that last World Cup?
2010.
Robbie, what are you doing?
Can't believe it's. Is he American TV now, or
yeah,
is he
he's
beIN
on
Sport?
ESPN.
It's a shame.
Would you finance a film?
Yeah, Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen, Lars von Trier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's enough right there.
2 Danes in one film. That's good enough for me.
Ruben Abramovich. I don't know who plays him, to be fair. Yeah.
Is it Roman Abramovich, but putting on his girl's voice with his hands over his beard like that?
Yeah, maybe. Is that another 3 lines reference?
4 lines.
4 lines.
Yeah. 12 bottles of bleach, please.
Yeah,
I'd watch it and finance it if I had the money.
Pretty proud of that one, yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah, do you want the antithesis of that in my film review?
Yeah, go on.
Goal 3 taking on the world.
Right, so this is goal.
So, have you seen Goal 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you living the dream? Have you
yeah.
seen Goal 2?
Yeah, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. That's not the title.
Goal 1 Newcastle, Goal 2 Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Goal 3 the World Cup.
Goal 3 the World Cup. Kuno Becker playing Santiago Munez. IMDb got a 3.3 out of 10. And Rotten Tomatoes it got a 404 not found. That's how bad it is.
What about United Nations? Has that got 404 not found?
I don't know. I might review it, but I've already locked in a couple. But I might do it. You can do it if you like.
We should watch that together.
Fuck no, thanks, man. So it's directed by Andy Morahan.
That guy,
yeah. Do you know who he is?
No.
His back catalogue includes Highlander 3.
Right.
And Murder in Mind, a crime drama featuring Nigel Hawthorne.
Who's he?
I don't know, he's dead either way, but he's a thespian, I think. He's done music videos for bands such as Pet Shop Boys,
Alright.
Wham,
Right.
S Club 7,
Right.
Sugar Babes,
Yeah.
Richard Ashcroft,
Right.
Matt Cardle.
Right.
So yeah,
Sounds fucking ideal to direct a film about the World Cup.
So Munez is selected for the Mexico team at the World Cup. So this film was released straight to DVD in June 2009. So fuck knows which World Cup.
Does it tell you which World Cup it is in the film?
Yeah, it don't tell you. Well,
where is it?
It's the 2006 World Cup,
right.
But it's fairly fucking obvious.
They just thought with date free.
It's so lazy. I'll explain. But anyway, his best friends are Charlie Braithwaite and Liam Adams, who were selected for England.
How are their friends then?
Both of them, I think they play for them.
They're friends with Santiago Nunes?
Yeah.
How?
Don't ask me, man. It's been a long time since I've seen this. I watched this on release day on a torrent website because I was excited and it was dog shit. It would be dog shit. So Liam Adams has re-signed for Newcastle whilst Munez is off to Tottenham.
Right.
So that's a bit of a dip in 2009.
Yeah,
so and then all three are in a car accident.
Jesus Christ.
Straight out.
Living the dream, is that what it's called?
Taking on the world. Taking on the Kia Picanto. Liam found out he got a kid from a previous relationship and he's an alcoholic or some other lazy writing. Munez is sidelined for the World Cup by the car crash. So then we're taken out of the hero from the previous 2 films.
Yeah.
And now we're taking on an England perspective because the film would be shit if we saw Mexico pump Argentina.
Yeah.
I'll lose to Argentina. Anyway, so England draw 2-2 against Sweden.
So we're following now?
These two Dossers.
2 guys, right.
Braithwaite and Adams. They draw 2-2 against Sweden, so I wonder where they got that from. They play Ecuador in the last 16. Wonder where they got that from.
Yeah.
Guess who they play in the quarterfinals?
Portugal.
Yeah, they play Portugal in the quarterfinals. But for some reason, Braithwaite collapses and dies on the way to the hospital due to the car crash in the middle of the World Cup, and Liam still carries on playing. This is against Portugal.
England just carry on playing.
Yeah, they just carry on playing. He's dead. Like when it happened to Fabrice Muamba, they stopped the game, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's not aged well. They go out on penalties to Portugal. I wonder where they got that from. And then Liam marries his kid's wife from a previous relationship. They're back together and now they're married. And Munez is the best man.
Right.
Right.
Is that the happy ending?
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't a happy ending for me. It was shit.
Did they just use the England games that actually happened because they could get the footage from those
Yeah,
games?
yeah,
So you just
yeah.
get footage from those
Yeah,
games?
it's literally just
So
highlights.
you get Joe Cole's screamer?
Yeah. You get highlights.
And is there any suggestion that these guys are playing in that game?
Yeah.
Cuts to them running around, passing it to Joe Cole. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, and pass it to him.
Liam Adams missed a penalty instead of Jamie Carragher, I think. That's about fucking it.
Is this film easy to find?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
If you go and put Locker, there'll be.
Right.
So do you remember goal 1 and 2? You had the likes of Beckham, Zidane, Ronaldo, Shearer, AC/DC singer, Brian Johnson, Ronaldinho, Robinho, Thierry Henry, Fabregas, Thomas Gravison, because he played for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And now you've got, the poster says David Beckham, Wayne Rooney, Steven Gerrard and Cristiano Ronaldo, and then really small writing, at the 2006 FIFA World Cup. So it's literally just stock footage from matches.
Right.
So it'll show you the Paraguay game, the Trinidad game, and the others that I've mentioned.
So essentially just a very elaborate highlights package.
Yeah, it's so cheap, because you'll see footage of Muniz in the stands.
Yeah.
And it's quite clearly a green screen, and it's not even remotely the same stadium or the same time of day. It's bizarre. So, Liam Adams misses a penalty against Portugal, and he wears Adidas Predator Power Swerve boots, which, as we all know, were released for Euro 2008.
Right.
So, which World Cup it really is it? Is he a time traveller, or is it the 2010 World Cup and they just play the exact same teams in some sort of fate?
Some sort of time warp in this.
Despite the fact I'm not sure if Ecuador qualified for the 2010 World Cup or not, but that's life. The film also states England versus Paraguay was played in Nuremberg. It was played in Frankfurt, so fuck that up. Also in the game against Ecuador, Charlie comes on for Joe Cole halfway through the game and then dies.
In the game?
No, after the game. Beckham then scores the free kick and celebrates with Joe Cole, who's just come off.
Right, yeah.
Liam and Charlie also wore numbers 25 and 26.
Right, which doesn't make sense, does it?
No, because numbers 1 to 23 get used in the tournament. But why not 24 and 20?
Is that the least of your? Is that the biggest of your worries?
It's one of them, yeah, but it's just a really bad excuse for a film.
It sounds pretty terrible. Films like this don't seem to happen anymore.
Watch it, because it's an experience.
Watch it. Yeah.
England don't win. I think Germany Italy will end up winning, won't they? But
they
don't even show it, I don't think, from memory.
Yeah, it's not about that, is it? It's about Liam Harrison or whatever it's called.
He's not. Neil Harris isn't even in it. Neil Harris, he plays for Millwall. The other one, you know what I mean, the guy from the first one who's twat. Yeah, but he's not in it. There's no mention of his Geordie girlfriend or anyone at Newcastle or around. It's anyway, the first one was good.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
Let's take a look, or at least talk about the best World Cup songs of all time.
Yes.
So, none of these are the actual official songs because they've always been shite. So, literally every year, a special mention for 2002's Boom by Anastasia.
What? Oh, you're on about the actual
the
World Cup,
not FIFA songs.
Not England's World Cup song.
No. Ours were always. On an international scale, genuinely good songs have been used to advertise the World Cup. So in 1990, when the BBC used Nessun Dorma,
that's what quite a lot of people
Italian 90, and that's what people remember now, and it just made that tournament. 1998, Carnaval de Paris.
Yeah.
Absolute banger. It's just like the football song, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that song. I hum that most months, most days.
And then obviously the English songs, we've had some great songs, but nothing arguably since 2002, maybe 2006 with Embrace.
We're on the ball.
Good. 2002 obviously, on the ball. Scoldsy, Gerrard, all that.
And Heskey makes it 5.
What a song.
I actually did I posted all the lyrics to that on Twitter on Friday.
2002, 2006, arguably with Embrace, that got to number 1 as well with World at Your Feet. Since then it's been bad. in 2010, James Corden and Dizzy
Yeah,
Rascal
I was on fucking
rapping
that
over
one.
a Tears for Fears classic in Shout.
Yeah.
The two Garys in 2014, Lineker and Barlow, doing The Greatest Day.
Was
no
that-
one even picked up on that.
No,
That shit.
they haven't done one this year, have they?
Yeah.
I'm hoping they've just sacked it all off now because they know
I
they
hope
can't.
so. How can it get this bad? Like,
They know they can't beat Free Lions and World in
yeah,
Motion.
we
so,
hit the pinnacle of Free Lions, I think.
yeah.
And then Vindaloo, obviously decent afterwards. World in Motion before it, arguably the best.
Maybe it's like a cyclical thing because I remember the stories from 1990. They were all the 23 players were supposed to go to the recording.
Yeah.
But only 5 of them did, like
Yeah.
Gazza and John Barnes and Peter Beardsley.
Yeah,
And-
got for the chicken wrap.
A lumpy chicken wrap. And yeah, so John Barnes went, I just went, and everyone else stayed in the pub or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it got good again with World in Motion. Free Lions did that twice, didn't they? And then it's been
and then
a bit
we're on the
wanky.
ball. What's the best
Well,
then?
then, yeah,
So
I'm
let's
dead,
talk
yeah.
about the undisputed best. Is it World in Motion or is it Free Lions?
Just because I was around when it got released the second time, Free Lions for me, but
Yeah.
World in Motion's probably the better one.
The better song.
Better
Probably-
song, yeah,
it's
better song,
probably
yeah.
World
yeah.
in Motion,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They're all shit songs apart from World in Motion. That's the only one that I reckon if you released it like in a random year, random month, it'd chart.
Free Lions isn't a shit song, is it?
No, but like you couldn't randomly release it, could you? Free Lions on the shirt, like World in Motion.
It'll always be about football. World in Motion's about football, or is it?
No,
Apart from if you take the rap out, do you think
Love's
it's
got the
that?
World in Motion. That's
Yeah.
not football, is it?
And that speaks for the whole World Cup as well, rather than just England, I guess.
Yeah.
It sums it all up. And 1990, one of the best World Cups, arguably.
But one of the
we get
worst.
told.
Yeah, it's got the lowest goal average. But
Yeah, but culturally, it seemed to have a big. It were important. 1990 changed. Football seemed to change after that. Obviously,
In terms of
Premier League
supporters.
came in a couple of years after,
Yeah.
and sort of modern football began in the middle of the 90s. So Italia 90 and World in Motion probably kick-started that off. Well, they didn't kick-start off, but it was there at the beginning of it all.
if you get a
And
chance,
obviously-
watch One Night in Turin. That's a good
Yeah,
documentary.
and obviously you've got John Barnes doing the rap.
Got to hold and give and do it
Takes
at the
it
right
up
time.
to the next level with that song.
Can be slow
I think
or fast.
now that's one thing we could maybe do.
Dele Alli.
Jay Lins, whatever he calls himself. He
Oh,
must
he
be
goes-
gagging to do like a John Barnes rap.
He goes
Or
like
at
that.
least Dele Alli must be.
Bollocks
Yeah,
like that.
or both of them together.
Yeah.
That's the
Imagine
only thing
Gary
missing.
Cahill doing that.
I think if we had a good song behind us this year, we'd be going into a frenzy like we're going to win the World Cup.
That's hurtful though, isn't it? Because we're not.
But I
It
don't
doesn't- I
mind.
bet-
I
right.
don't mind. The disappointment is part of being getting into a World Cup is being that disappointed.
I must say on Thursday-
quarterfinals on penalties.
On Thursday, it was nice to hear the fans singing
Yeah.
"Football's Coming Home," which they wouldn't have done. They don't
And
do it.
we
when-
hate Leeds scum at Ellandra.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the atmosphere were
Which
well
is
better,
good.
wasn't it?
But yeah, people were saying this, but then again, it is boxed in, whereas Wembley's more open. But
Yeah, so we
I
built
think
Wembley wrong, basically. But if you build
Well,
a square stadium, you fit less
it's
people
not
in
just for football, is it?
it. Yeah.
But then again, Elland Road had a boxing thing, didn't they? Anyway,
Oh, yeah. Stadium.
I'd say Free Lines.
Free Lines for me as well, I think.
Then World in
It's my
Motion.
It's my favourite. I don't know
I
if
got
it's the best,
goosebumps
it's the
listening
difference.
to it earlier.
Yeah,
So-
it does give me that feeling when you listen to it.
Gonna win.
Especially with commentary, like, when
And
at
the
the end it's
video.
like, England can play football. England have got it in the bag. It's like, we're going to fucking do it. We can play football. I don't even know what commentator is.
Barry Davis.
Is it Barry Davis?
No,
Maybe.
it's John Watson, I think.
It's not John Motson.
Did it not?
No. It might be, I don't know, Peter Brackley. No, it can't.
Peter
it's gotta be
Brackley.
some
You're
old-
obsessed with Peter
It's
Brackley.
got to be some old guy, some old timer, I reckon.
Maybe.
Probably from like when we failed to qualify. some proper random game.
John Champion.
Yeah. No, ain't John Champion, no. Yeah. Free
Talking
Lines, might
about
like it on at my own.
Yeah.
Kiss my England badge.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you're wearing a nice
I'm wearing my
little.
England shirt today.
I don't know what that shirt is. Is it just like a random piece of memorabilia?
Do you not know the story?
Nah.
This came from a Nivea for Men gift set.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
And it's the best. I love it.
You've had that for a while, because you have that during uni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wore it for the Euros as well. To be fair, we've done shit since I've worn this shirt, so maybe I should get a new
Yeah,
one,
just stay on fire.
Yeah.
I give my... Actually, we've been shit ever since I gave away my 2010 World Cup home shirt to a Chinese school in Shanghai.
I had a 2006 Michael Owen shirt nicked off a washing line, which I'm still pissed off about.
I had my Euro 2012 Tango ball nicked whilst I was playing with it in the park.
They're not even England shirts out worth buying these.
No, that was the last one I had, the 2010 one. I give it away on a whim.
I mean, but then again, Nike do pull some. Look at what they've done for Nigeria. They couldn't fucking do that for us.
I know, couldn't they just put some lions on our shirt or some bollocks?
I don't think the red one's that bad, because you've got like the cross on it in the
It
middle.
looked alright in the game. They're just really bland. They don't go out there with England, do they?
They used to be good.
The one with the strip down the...
and then a little star on the shoulder. Well, it's a cross in it.
2006, that was beautiful.
That were nice.
They're all 2000, the 90s. 96 to about 2006.
Yeah.
We're all world class. Speaking of songs, I've got a baby song for you as part of Challenge AJ.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Does that mean you think that's good, don't you?
No.
You think that's obvious?
No, obviously you won't get it.
Go on, do it again.
That's a different.
That's not it. That's not the same thing.
That's one for like 6 weeks' time.
Is it Where on the Ball? Man and Deck?
No.
Is it Sven Goran Eriksson?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
How does that sound like that?
I don't know. I couldn't find out that sounded like it, but
you just wanted to play this song, didn't you?
I hate it. Listen to the opening lyrics. It's got Jimmy Savile's haircut, so how to get a lovely girlfriend. That doesn't play well in 2018,
that's
does
not
it?
stood up to the test of time very well, has it?
That was released.
It's not as bad as that fucking meat pie sausage girl. Oh my god, that is horrific. I had to listen to that through the other day because I was listening to an England Spotify playlist.
Come on, England, give us a goal.
I shuffled because I'm a cheapskate who didn't pay for Spotify.
Yeah, I don't either.
So I had to fucking listen to that. Oh my god, that is probably the worst song I've ever heard. Never mind the worst England song. It's so bad.
I love that song. Meat pie sausage roll.
It's terrible.
Come on, England.
Sven.
I hadn't heard of it, but then Eddie and Adam and Jane, everyone were like singing it to me during the 2010 World Cup, and I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? I thought
England by 4-4-2.
I
thought
they'd made it up, but Sven Goran Eriksson isn't even a World Cup song. They just released it after
2000.
After they beat Germany 5-1.
Ah, right, yeah. They were that happy with it.
Yeah.
Who sings it? Are they like?
It doesn't say. It just says Sven video on YouTube.
Right. We'll never know.
They play trumpets as well. Anyway, Brexit or EU?
Brexit.
This is I'm doing pundit specials.
Right.
During the World Cup. Brexit, right? Okay. Roy Keane.
What do I say?
Brexit or EU?
EU.
Yeah. EU is Brexit.
Is it?
Patrice Evra.
EU.
No, he's Brexit as well.
Why?
He wants to stay in
French.
England. Gary Neville.
EU.
Yeah, EU. Well, you've got 2 out of 4 so far. Pronunciations. Tim's fucking bailed on me.
Ah, shit, Tim. Nice knowing you, pal.
He's in Russia, I think. I don't know. He's bailed on me anyway, so I'm gonna have to do these live for the duration of the World Cup, live in the studio.
Live.
And these aren't during the World Cup. These are players, not random clubs.
So these are players in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Reza Guchenadad.
Reza Guchenadad.
Right.
So almost.
I mean, that's pretty much the same thing.
Heerenveen and Iran, of course.
Yeah.
Played well, as well as you can.
He was in
play.
England, wasn't he, at some point?
No.
Why do I know his name?
He played well in the 2014 World Cup. That's probably why you. We need to do Chocolate World Cup.
I haven't even got a bar.
Have you not?
We need to do his last bars, don't we?
Yeah, and the draw.
Right.
Fucking hell.
I'll go with twirl.
I've already done 12.
I'll go with flake.
Flake, alright, you got Flake. I'm gonna go with Freddo.
Ooh.
Chocolate Bar World Cup, Freddo.
Right.
Flake's shit. And
Flake's
I know what you're gonna say. Oh yeah, Freddo, that's not even a chocolate
Why would
bar.
I say that?
But it is.
It
Because
is
you
a
weren't
chocolate
even gonna
bar.
let cream egg in. Just because it's
That's
shaped
not
like a
chocolate
frog.
bar.
It's still in.
Yeah, discriminate against fucking frogs. No, I'm happy with Freddo.
Yeah.
Send it through.
Freddo.
Shuts your kids up, doesn't it, when they're being bastards. So.
Now, the only thing is now we've got to send 2 of these teams through that are already in the playoffs.
Right.
2 teams go through. Toffee Crisp, Lion Peanut, Crunchy, Milka Trilad, Dairy Milk, Chomp, Mars Delight, Crunch.
Well, I had a lime peanut earlier and it was even better than I remembered, so...
But Lion bars are better than Lion Peanut.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're just still... No, because it's just the lime bar peanut without the peanuts, and that's what makes it great.
There's not peanuts in chocolate.
So to you, is a Mars better than a Snickers? Because it's the same concept, isn't it?
Yeah, it pretty much is, but I prefer Mars. I want to discount Trilad.
Right.
And Crunchy, because Crunchy's dog shit.
Who could win it is what we need to think.
Dairy Milk's the ultimate. The basic bar. Toffee Crisp. Toffee Crisp only missed out on a technicality because of that week where someone...
Oh yeah. Toffee Crisp goes through then.
Toffee Crisp is the 23rd qualifier.
I don't want to put Dairy Milk through.
Okay. Crunch.
No, can't see that winning.
Mars Delight. The old, the golden oldie.
Shouldn't be in there.
Shouldn't be in there. Chomp. Shouldn't be in there.
Why?
Shit. Fudge is already in there. Chomp is Fudge's
like
shit cousin.
Columbia together.
Or Whisper Golden Dairy Milk Caramel.
Yeah.
Week after week. Lion Peanut or Chomp. I can't believe I'm saying that.
Lion Peanut. But if you really want to put Lion through, I'm happy to do that as well.
Yeah, Lion.
Yeah.
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 Lion.
So Lion Bar and Toffee Crisp.
The only thing now left to do is to draw it.
I'm just sad Bonfire Crunch didn't make it.
You made up fucking... So if we draw 4, they all go into Group A.
Right.
Because it's not seeded, is it?
No.
Right. You pick one and I'll pick one. Right, so the draw for the Chocolate World Cup 2018.
Chocolate Bar World Cup.
Chocolate Bar World Cup.
Right, the first team.
Group A.
How come some of these aren't warm?
Fuck off, they're not even balls either.
Galaxy Caramel.
Galaxy Caramel. Showing it to the street. That's in Group A. Joining Galaxy Caramel. The 22nd qualifier, Freddo. Oh. They're out.
Freddo's gone. Also in that group. Oh!
Whisper Gold, oh!
So Whisper Gold
the
will
Caramel
play
Derby.
Galaxy Caramel.
If Dairy Milk Caramel is here now, it's fixed. Butterfinger.
Oh, that's a group of death, really.
That's, to me, that's like Belgium, England, Tunisia, Panama is 2 obvious winners there.
Right.
That's Group A.
Group B, Lindor.
Oh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Joining Lindor, Boost.
Ooh, be a clash.
That's gonna be. What if we get 4 world class? We should have seen did this.
Yeah.
Caramel seeds.
Well, this is balancing it out a bit.
Fudge, yeah, they're out. Yeah, see you later, Fudge. Kit Kat Chunky Peanut Butter.
Ooh.
That's another one where I think there's
That's
2 obvious.
Group.
2 obvious.
Tough tournament. Do you?
Yeah. So there's 2 that go through.
Yeah.
No.
And starting Group C, Mars.
Tournament, one of the favourites. No, it's just 8 teams that go through in it, so.
Well, yeah.
Double decker.
Oh.
My boys, double decker.
Not my boys.
What's the
How
phrase?
tight have we done this one?
I don't know. What's the phrase? Tastes like grout.
The grout bar. But we're joined by Fry's Peppermint Cream.
It was good qualification campaign, but Twix. That makes up Group C.
Yeah. That's a bit of a shit group.
Nah, double decker's going.
Group D starts with Whisper.
Oh, Whisper Gold already in. They won't meet to the final. So now I'm trying the Cream Egg.
Right.
Oh, that's a
Shouldn't be there.
This is a bit like Panama, really.
They're on a technicality.
What a Twitter vote. You've lost 2 Twitter votes, so you know it's
Next in Group C.
E.
Group D.
E.
D?
D, yeah, shit, D, yeah. Sorry.
Jesus, man.
D, this is like a fucking Poland, Colombia, Senegal group, innit? Lion.
Nice.
Playoff, the last
Might have
playoff.
stole that group there.
Yeah. Snuck
And
in.
for Group E, we've got Dream.
Really?
Yeah.
Get it.
Why are you surprised?
I don't know. Starbar.
Ooh. Top of the group, that.
You think they're...
The Brazil of the tournament.
Fuck off.
Start there.
Fuck off.
We'll be joined by Kinder Bueno.
Oh shit, the bed. This is like 2002. Argentina, England, Sweden, Nigeria. And the last team in Group E, Curly Whirly.
Oh, yeah, see you later. Starting Group F.
Yeah, Group F.
Dairy Milk Caramel. Some might say with Germany.
Kinder.
These
are like Uruguay could win it. Might not.
We'll be joined by Bonfire Crunch.
Toffee
Crisp.
Toffee Crisp.
Another playoff winner.
So this must be Turkish Delight.
Oh, how the fuck has that got in?
It was one of those weeks where you couldn't be fucked.
Alright.
Turkish Delight going all the way. I'm going to push them. So 6 group winners and 2 best second place.
Right, okay.
They'll all be decided next week. We'll have our quarter finalists next week. Quick dish during the World Cup is going to be a little foods from around the world series.
Yeah.
So I'm going to profile culinary cuisine from random countries. So this week we've got Panamanian pastries.
Right.
Right. So
Have you made these up?
no.
I can tell by your face you made these up.
We've got a slight variation on the theme here because we've got sweet empanadas.
Right.
Right. So you got to smash your corn empanada in the oven for a bit, probably, and then you're going to want to stuff it full with cheese.
Yeah.
Whack it back in the oven, but place it upright so you only put the grill on and you melt it. And you want the cheese bubbling over the crust.
Right, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and then you're going to get another empanada, fill that with jam, chocolate, peanut butter, custard, lob it in the oven upright again, grill, allow it to mix and bubble up, smash them together and pipe in some hot barbecue sauce.
No, I'm not having that.
That's what they have in
No.
Panama, they do.
But speaking of empanadas,
Sweet empanadas.
it made me think the other day, actually, you know the Arctic Monkeys line, they put a taqueria on the roof?
Yeah.
I actually went to it, had tacos on the roof somewhere.
There you go. Where's that? Sheffield?
No, it was a door, actually.
Yeah.
No, Sheila Blanco in Leeds.
Sheila Blanco.
In the Trinity Centre.
White Sheila.
I thought, I'll tell Chantal, but she won't get the reference. I just kept it to myself.
Mm.
But I'm happy.
Kept it to yourself. That's also a lyric from Arctic Monkeys.
Well, there you go. Did it on purpose.
Let it go the long way around. Can't
Yeah.
remember the song name off the top of my head.
Cornerstone.
Cornerstone. That's it.
So
would you eat that?
I'd eat it separately. It'd be nice to have this savoury one.
Full on cheese empanada.
Yeah.
The big
this
ones.
was a beef empanada.
Nice.
But the pastry was actually kind of sweet.
Yeah, there you go. That's like a fortune cookie. Even though it's not pastry, but fortune cookies are kind of sweet and kind of not.
It was like, it was probably close to, you know, when you. I'm not saying the restaurant was like a supermarket pasty, but do you know you can get them pizza pockets.
Yeah.
They were a bit like that, but obviously nice. Obviously nicer.
Pizza pocket. Yeah, I went to Leeds for to eat out, and I had a pizza
and
pocket.
hit up some Tesco's pizza pockets for me and put
Finder's crispy fucking pancakes.
Yeah.
With horse in.
Yeah. Do you want a conspiracy?
Yeah.
Who's wrapping it up?
Oh yeah. By the way, all those quick dishes, they are rooted in some kind of truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do have empanadas in Panama, is what you're saying?
Oh yeah, sweet empanadas as well.
Yeah.
Sweet
Fair.
empanadas. Conspiracy.
Right, conspiracy.
I've actually got a up-to-date conspiracy for you as well after.
Good, because this is. I've actually wrote 1996, but what I mean is 1966.
Right.
So cast your minds back to 1966.
To 27 years
Football
before I was
fever
born.
is running across England, and the Jules Rimet trophy has gone missing, to be retrieved by Pickles the dog. Or so you've been told.
Oh.
So the conspiracy I present to you.
Did you make this up? You did.
The story of Pickles the dog was just a marketing ploy to increase the popularity and sales of border collies.
Fuck off. Was it even a border collie?
Yeah.
They're one of those like shit dogs, them, aren't they? I hate those dogs.
Proper little dog.
I hate
like
dogs.
A dog's trust dog.
I hate dogs that are like that. You get like an exciting one, like a
Never
Great
went
Dane.
missing, mate. Never went missing.
What, the Jules Rimet trophy?
Yeah.
They just planted it in a bush. Chucked a dog near it.
Yeah.
What's this founded on?
It's founded on people wanting to sell border collies.
People.
So you've got an agenda there, for sure.
Is it that high of an agenda?
Might be for border collie breeders.
Because, especially with like those types of dogs, you don't go out your way to buy them. I almost said rent. You adopt.
Well, it's a pedigree. It's not.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Is
well,
it?
yeah.
Border collies.
Yeah.
They're not fucking pedigree, are they?
Yeah.
They're shite.
Don't know, man. Look at the popularity of border collies after 1966. Blue Peter, he's got about 4.
And look at the records for popularities of border collies go
famous
back
border collies
before 1960. Famous border collies.
This is the thing. Before 1966, no one fucking knew what a collie dog was. Afterwards, Blue Peter's got about 7 of them.
Have you got a record of
Lassie?
Lassie wasn't a border collie, was she?
Well,
or he?
According to Google, she's a collie. Or he? I don't know. Good question.
Well, Lassie. Is that why people call people lasses? Or girls lasses?
Don't know.
So you're saying border collies didn't exist or they weren't popular before 1966?
I'm not saying it didn't exist, but they weren't in public consciousness until Pickles came about.
Well, maybe Pickles captured the imagination of the people.
Yeah, this is what they wanted.
Why does there always have to be something behind it?
29 famous border collies. This is a list.
Right, okay, here we go. So you've got Shep from Blue Peter, Pickles.
Are they just pictures? I don't know. Most of
That have names? Fucking Jesus.
Shiloh. Do you remember that film? Disney film?
No.
Yeah? Border Collie.
Right.
Yeah.
Any more?
Are you googling that?
No, I'm doing some...
That's enough, man. That's enough anyway. I'd say out of all the dogs, that's probably the most used, like, I don't know, in pop culture.
Most dogs. Right, so...
It want a Border Collie in Shiloh, but anyway, my point still stands.
What? So Shiloh isn't even a Border Collie?
No.
So when you search famous Border Collies and shite a
No, it just popped in my head.
Oh, right. I'm not doubting that they probably did become fashionable because of pickles, but it's not because some sort of secret RSPCA.
It's a made-up story, man.
What?
It didn't happen.
What? Pickles didn't find the...
Yeah, it was all fixed.
Ah, come on.
What's your conspiracy theory then?
My conspiracy theory is that David Beckham leaked fake news about his banging his kid's teacher, so the bookies would suspend divorce betting and the tabloids would jump onto it just so the media would get off England's back before the World Cup.
I like that, that's nice.
Sacrificing himself.
Is he that clever?
Yeah.
He's had worse, hasn't he? Like,
that's about as realistic as yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who remembers Rebecca Lewis now?
Well, I know exactly.
So, there you go. I've got another two, but I'll save them for another week.
Yeah? Well, it's my feature anyway, so...
Yeah.
I don't know why you just...
Well, you come up with shite like Pickles the fucking
It's not shite,
dog.
it makes perfect sense.
It does make perfect sense.
Nice little story.
In a skewed narrative.
To get people interested in the World Cup.
So nice little stories can't exist?
Yeah, but usually they're made up, aren't they?
Are they?
Bit of a feel-good story, like... seeing a guinea pig surfing on a swimming pool.
Well, not in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Not in Ecuador. They get eaten, don't they?
Killed.
Not get killed.
Killed and eaten, spit roast. Tasty.
Still on about guinea pigs.
I'd eat a spit roast guinea pig.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you even spit roast a guinea pig?
You showed me earlier.
I don't know if they were guinea pigs, man.
Alright.
I'm just a random picture. Dangerous territory. Trivia, we'll end it with some World Cup trivia.
Yeah.
Which single host World Cup has had the most venues?
Is this discounting Russia?
Yeah.
Right. Most venues, single host. I will say Brazil.
No. 1982 World Cup in Spain.
Really?
Yeah. The first World
But there were
Cup.
less teams then?
24 teams, I know.
You needed less stadiums.
The thing is, they had 6 groups of 4.
Yeah, true.
And then they had 4 groups of 2.
Yeah.
And then they had the semi-finals and the final. So, do you fancy naming them for me? Or at least the cities?
How many is there, sorry?
17.
Yeah. 2 in Madrid.
2 in Madrid.
Valencia.
Yep, Valencia.
I'll go 2 in Barcelona.
Yeah, we got 5.
Sevilla.
2 in Sevilla. So 7 there. Welcome to Geography Corner on FFB Podcast. I'll give you the rest.
I've gone blank. Villarreal, which in a place.
In a place. Bilbao.
Yeah.
Hosted
Deportivo.
La Coruña.
Yeah.
La Coruña hosted 3 Group A games. Vigo featured all Italy's games.
Right.
Group A games.
So did teams just like play in one stadium for the whole group?
Yeah, the seeded teams did. So like Italy played in Vigo, their group games. Argentina played in Alicante.
Yeah. I nearly said Alicante as well, yeah.
Germany played in Gijón.
Yeah.
Gijón. Chile played 2 of their games in Oviedo. Brian Oviedo. El Salvador got pumped 10-1 in Elche. Northern Ireland played 2 of their games in Zaragoza. Sound like Guillem Ballbag then, didn't I? Scotland beat New Zealand 5-2, their biggest World Cup win in Malaga. Valladolid, Czechoslovakia. So all the other games in England's group that were in Bilbao, where England won all their games.
Sweet.
And the final, of course, Italy beat Germany 3-1 in Madrid. Santiago Bernabeu, the other Vicente Calderon. There you go.
I think that's a good idea, doing teams just playing at one stadium.
They used to do it.
Phase.
They used to do it at the Euros, didn't they?
Yeah.
They used to do it at the Euros when it was 16 teams.
Everyone's going to have to travel fuckloads in Russia.
Yeah.
You know, it's not... Having a base in Russia is pretty pointless, isn't it? I guess they'll have worked it out geographically, but...
It should be,
then after the group stage, you could be this and this, so... You know.
Well, I think Ekaterinburg and Kaliningrad, they're not in the last 16, I might be wrong.
Right.
Because Kaliningrad's in a outpost that borders Poland, and the other one's almost in Siberia, so it's... Peru have got the short straw there where they've got to go to both of them.
Right, okay.
Why would that even be an option? But I do agree,
they in Russia, I guess.
They should have 2 stadiums per group.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, this is the thing about Qatar, at least they'll be closer together, but...
And they've got 4 stadiums in one city,
Yeah.
But the fact is they're playing it in 40-degree heat in December, so...
And we're meant to win that one.
3 days before Christmas, the final. We got a Christmas present.
Oh shit, yeah, Winter World Cup, yeah. England are meant to win it though, aren't they? That's the FA's plan.
According to him.
That's the FA's
Greg
plan.
Dyke.
Yeah. No, he's not there anymore, is it?
Is it Dyke?
No.
He's not there.
He's not part of this new intelligence setup, surely.
England DNA?
Yeah.
No. He was too busy giving Mulberry handbags to wives of FIFA executives.
Anyway, come on England, I say.
Meat pie sausage roll, come on England.
Give us a World Cup.
Next time we'll be doing another World Cup special.
Hopefully we'll be recording in the World Cup, yeah.
It'll be the day of England versus England versus Tunisia.
Will it?
It will. I'm going to have 6 World Cup underdogs and 2002 simulation, and I'm going to pitch a Vince McMahon film for you.
Nice, I like the sound of that.
See you there.
Join us next time.
Yeah. FFB.
Come on England, we're going to win the World Cup.